Well, we know that there's a lawsuit right now. Those of you that are here know exactly what I'm talking about. Those of you that are new, yeah, this is the dark side of YouTube. I will see every one of them in a courtroom. Every one of them. Well, we know that there's a lawsuit right now from a channel that has done nothing, absolutely nothing, but take my content. Take my content and use my content in a way that is detrimental. I have all my proof now! And they filed a lawsuit. There was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do to stop it. Yes, you check out our legal fund, Pensacola. Check out our legal fund. Who the hell do you think you are? We're trying to have a good channel. You're the devils. Help people, enjoy our community. You are evil, absolutely evil. Go on vacations together. If you guys are the best friends anybody ever had, wow. We're not going and like doing this stuff. Just shut your mouth and get out of my life. So it's like, leave us alone. Leave us alone until we go into a courtroom. I'm done. Worry about your damn kids! And I have another thing. I can't wait to go to court. There's nothing I can do to stop it. You're not going to be able to throw a tantrum. And I couldn't do anything. There was no number I could call. There was nothing. And there were people that believe these people.
But Jan, you don't have any friends.
I'm 69 years old and there is no one, I repeat, no one on YouTube could get under my skin enough to take to court. I will get you in court. I will get you in court, every one of you. Exactly, Debbie. Who in their right mind? Then just let me know when we're going to court, because I'd like to make, arrangements there. I don't have money for a lawyer. And make sure that my attorneys know and we have all of our stuff, because I can't wait. So scamming is nothing new on the internet, unfortunately. Maybe and Kazbat think they're not on the line for this. But you always wonder how people do this. And you've got to get witness testimony, depositions, when you've got to get witnesses, and then try to just act like it's okay. No, Rabid. Yeah, all of you who can live in the UK, who can live in Australia, who can live all over the United States. So I'm going to tell you about a scammer. All of you that had your part in this, every one of you. And a lawyer's got to go there and get their deposition, have them deposed. I will see every one of you in court. Everyone. That's how I'm going to get justice. Do you have any idea the amount of money that is? It's not my problem that you didn't get yourself prepared. We have to just defend ourselves. It's not my problem you don't have an attorney. $200,000. Look it up. So they go on and they do all these scams. We're going to be having to think of some types of fundraisers. Like with legal funds. We heard the numbers, okay? A jury trial in federal court. Look it up if you don't believe me. Well, if it was really for the lawyer, put it in a crowd. It's a justice fund. They have that, like Frankie Rusak has. Because they're all the same, Say it's for the lawyer. The crowd justice. When you give to that, the person has a case. What happened to me after my son died on this community? They're giving their money. It's going straight to a lawyer. Also want to start a foundation in his name. It's not commingled anywhere. That's one of the things with this legal fund that we have. It's not commingled anywhere. And I'm going to work on that as well. You have transparency along with all of the harassment and bullying and putting a stop to that. Oh, look, she got such and such because of the legal thing. Well, now I'm going to say I'm getting death threats. She most certainly did speak about my deceased son. Not one shred of proof, not one. I have the videos. Not one. BBT Boston never approved. I have the videos. And lied that she was speaking about my son. BBT Boston, as was being told, that's not what happened. Not at all. I have the videos. It was wiretapping. That's what it was. My whole family was discussed by you. Not one shred of proof, not one. It was wiretapping. That's what it was. We're seeing like a bully go to the point of trying to destroy their targets. They made a horrible, terrible mistake. A big, big, big mistake. Which Massachusetts is a two-party state. So much that they like would even use like fake lawsuit. And as they called us liars when Jimmy and I both said that they recorded our phone call. Frivolous lawsuits that, you know, they're not real. Like, but you have to understand, BBT took and recorded this and then put it out there. I have the clip of this, okay? It's a private conversation that BBT let out. Yes, Carolyn did know. Carolyn did know. There's already a report from last summer about her doing this. Yes, Carolyn did know. She even recorded one where Jimmy and I were talking. That you taped phone conversations. It's against the law in Massachusetts. If you remember, my husband said that a long time ago.
BBT, I mean, what kind of person is BBT to record this and put it all out there and not...
Too. See, we knew she had them. It's supposed to be a private conversation. But we never thought she would... And what kind of person does that? That should just tell you everything BBT is. That she would lack the common sense that releases a private conversation and play them. That releases a private conversation and play them. That releases a private conversation. But she was. You know that this woman took private conversations and put them out there? That she would lack the common sense and put them out there and play them. Do you know that this woman took private conversations and put them out there? And that private conversation, how many months later, where are we now? May, June, July, August, September, October, what, 6 months later? With that, I went to the police department. The officer said, why can't you just stay away? Her assistant is enabling her. That's exactly what the officer said. And they believe that what they're doing is freedom of speech. There is something called free speech, ma'am. Well, I guess they don't know about slander. From the channel, you can't go looking on social media and then get upset when you read or see something you don't like. You were an outright liar to the New York State Police. Well, here's what BBT lies about. She's not telling her people. You think it's okay to waste resources or reminding them what that video. Why are you in her channel? That I brought down to the police said people's time take officers away from something. I don't have time to sit here and listen to YouTube videos. This person was being prosecuted for wiretapping. So they said if I see her in New York, all I have to do is call the state police. This person, and they will arrest her based on my affidavit that they have with the death threats, was asked to remove whatever videos were about me. I can't get the restraining order because there was a stop abuse order until she gets charged, which would come from the FBI. because I was a victim in the case. They're tired too, you know, and she was attacking me. It was wiretapping. That's what it was. Those officers need to be doing other work. We did call the police. We have called the police. And this is just, for whatever reason it is, it's either someone playing games. That's okay, because you play your stupid little games. Either one of them should not be taking up these officers' time. Don't be surprised, really, don't be surprised that eye contact, that's okay, because you play your stupid little games. Legal officials, attorneys, and the police. Don't be surprised when you get a DCMA. She can talk about what she wants on her channel because you used my videos, and you just think that my videos, and if you have to go on the internet and you're searching for something, are your property to use, and to use to piss you off. No, we're not going to arrest her for that. Stay out of her channel. To harass, bully, demean, defame, even if the cause is like bullying somebody, they become very passionate about it, right? I remember when we talked about yesterday that they use humiliation, they use punishment in cults. She goes with Jim Jones because that's the old, that she studied Jim Jones, and like she is just so obsessed with it, right? And you know, wake up every day to do that. How do you keep getting stuck in them if you know them so well and you've escaped from so many? So I've never seen more people spending their golden years. How many have you escaped from so far? 6? But you keep going into another one, and what could be literally their last weeks. And this one will be another, because you're so bitter and petty, right? And jealous. We're going to get her. We're going to take her down. Bill Eddy say they don't want a win-win. They don't want a you go your way, I'll go mine. 5 years. We had a disagreement, or we don't agree, we don't click, we don't this. You go your way, I'll go mine. A relentless abuse of me. No. They'll go their way and they'll destroy you. She was in New York State and made those threats. I could have had her arrested immediately. And a lot of them come on and pick a target. Then I would have had a criminal, she would have had a criminal charge. At that point, I can get the restraining order. This is not moving on at all against her in the state of New York. That's what has to happen. 5 years relentless. You can't get the restraining order on someone that's not a family member with, because she's right back on the hate wagon. Believe me, I've talked to the DA and everything. And then I went to the Victims Association, and the DA's office. And this is not normal behavior. She's a paralegal. She helped me with that. We got to the right lawyer. It's more involved than you would ever know. You're irrelevant, BBT. You're trying to be relevant.